Hey guys, Video Psych here. Now we're today going to talk about the man that who has married his anime character, or an anime character, I should say it like that. But yeah, been a bit since I made a video, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But now there's something that I don't think a lot of people really seem to know about this kind of thing, and that these people actually have a name. They are called, well, fictosexuals. There, you can see it now. And that's how you spell it. Sorry about the light. But a fictosexual is basically just somebody that, you know, falls in love with a character. It could be somebody from a TV show, it could be somebody from, an anime, a video game, etc. It could be just in general any type of character, really. And in this case, this person apparently went through some abuse. And, long story short, I would say that something snapped, and one day, they maybe were having a good time with this character and watching their show. And, they might have felt like they had fallen in love with this character because, you know, over time, this person is probably upset almost every day, from the way he's being treated. And yet, he's always having a good time with this character, right? And so when finally he snapped, and then in his mind, he had just kind of given up on people, you see, and he fell in love with this character. And that, in a nutshell, is what happened in this case. And so, of course, this guy from Japan has been, trying to get officially married. At one point, they couldn't go to a regular church or whatever and get married. And then so they went through something else to get married to the character officially, even though it's actually illegal to marry, characters in Japan. And, of course, they have gone through, I would say, in one hand, they've gone through a lot of criticism, and in one other hand, they have gone through a lot of praise for this. Of course, a lot of the praise is from younger generations, whereas, of course, most, older generations probably and understandably do not understand something like this. But I do at least have something to say that's at least in a way positive, but also kind of negative about this. And what I would have to say is that one, I in a way do think that there are a lot of grown-ups nowadays that's, when they were younger in, let's say, 1970 or 80s, that they did not have these types of experiences, at least for most people, that where they got pushed to a point where, they snapped, from all the people that were bullying them. And then one day they fell in love with a character, just for whatever reason after snapping. But, there's many, versions of this type of thing, really. I mean, when it comes to people falling in love with even sometimes animate objects, like I've even heard about people falling in love with, buildings, like the Eiffel Tower. And I mean, just the list goes on, of these things. And so, as more and more people are becoming like this and, have these experiences, over time, I think more and more of the younger generations are going to be the ones to understand this, whereas the older ones are obviously going to criticize it. But the only thing that I've seen about this guy, and from what he has said, that nowadays he is happy and that he has made it and everything. And I would say that's about half right. I would say that in the sense that this person is, from what I've seen, a very happy person, but at the same time, he has been forever discouraged and is forever in a way sick because he can't get around the fact that he was bullied in the past, that he used to be upset all the time, and he can't process all that. Is the best way that I can put it. And so he is probably at this point forever stuck in, falling in love with this anime character and, not being in relationships with real people. And so, in a way, he's better, but the problem is that he has been forever scarred by his past. He is never officially going to be able to, fully recover from what he had been through in the past, which is a shame. But, it's kind of like I've said about my life sometimes, should just kind of happen sometimes. And all you can really do is just move on. But I have also, put more information about this below. There's two links. There's one link leading towards more information about him, trying to, fight for rights and everything, and a bit more about him. But there's also a video from a guy called Papa Meat. And this is the reason why I'm actually making this video, is because when I saw Papa Meat's video, I just don't really think that this guy really knows what he's talking about. And yeah, I mean, despite the fact that you could even say and go as far as to say as this guy is weird, and I'm not going to necessarily disagree with you about that, but I'm also am going to say the fact that the person that has made this video about this guy just clearly doesn't really know what he's talking about, and I just don't really think he is a psychology person. Because literally throughout the whole entire video, the only thing that he says about him is, "Oh, this guy's weird, just a fucking weirdo, man." That's all that he says about him. He doesn't say anything about, psychology or nothing like I just stated in this video. And I pretty much just summed it up in only a few minutes. But with that being said, I will just end this video here. Of course, you guys want to talk about it or just talk about something else, I guess, go right ahead. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.